Hello, my crafty friends. Well, we're working on our Abandoning Perfection journal today, and I've got some ideas in my mind of what we're going to be doing. I'm going to tell you the prompts I'm planning to use, and sometimes things take longer than I think, and I don't get through as many prompts as I think I'm going to, but one of the ones I want to do is use crayons, all the colors on one page. And I have this little box of metallic crayons I got at the Dollar Tree a while back. And so I'm going to use those, all those colors on one page. And then one of them was tear off part of a page and replace it with something else. And I'm going to tear off part of a page and I'm going to replace it with this, or some part of this, whatever would match the size. And then do a rubbing with a pencil. I'm not sure about that one because I haven't got in my head what I'm going to do a rubbing of, but it's one of the ones I marked. Put paint on wax paper or saran wrap and squish onto your page. So here's my wax paper. Wad up paper and use it to stamp with. So here's my paper. These are the paints I chose. And then I've got these stamp pads. So I've kind of got stuff out here. I want to do the painting and inking last. So we're going to start with tear off part of a page and replace it with something else. And use all the crayons colors on one page. For some of these, I'm going to add paper in. I haven't done that yet. Other people have done that, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But I just haven't really done it much, but I'm going to today. But for the see, what was it? Let's go back and look again. What was the first one I was going to do? Tear off part of a page and replace it with something else. Okay, what I want to do is find a page that I kind of like what's going on there. Is that, no, that one's glued on. And then replace the part of the page that I don't care about. And it might be, I might not find, I may do something to the other part later. I don't know, but some of my pages are getting stuck together while I'm doing this, but that's all right. Okay, see, I like her. And so I'm going to tear off this part of the page. Make sure there's nothing on the back of it yet that I will be sad I did. Okay, so I'm going to tear off this. I'm going to leave a little bit there. And I'm going to leave the word Bohemian just for kicks. But I'm going to get rid of this. And then I'm going to, let's tear a straight. A straight bit. And let's go ahead and tear the bottom straight. Now the word Bohemian is going to get covered up if I am not careful. So I don't really want to do that, but I want to have enough I can glue it on. So that worked out pretty well. Okay, so this is what I'm going to replace that with. And that makes me pretty happy with this page, actually. Okay, let's get some art glitter glue and put a little bead on here. I need to put something behind it, though, while I'm thinking about it. Or I will end up gluing it to itself. Maybe. Hopefully not, but you never know. So we're going to just take a precaution here while I'm putting glue in. And I need to cut this up into smaller pieces. That's really what I need to do, because that's how I use it usually, is smaller. Well, I need to think about that before I do it though, because I don't want to cut it up into smaller pieces and then have made them too small. Okay. Okay, that worked out pretty well. And I didn't even need this. Okay. We'll save those bits left for something else. And so that was number 11, and I did that on page 20. So let's go ahead and write it down so I don't forget. Number 11, page 20. And then use the crayons, all the colors on one page. Okay. I want to okay. Well, that kind of stuck, didn't it? Well, we're abandoning perfection, so I'm going to be okay with it. It makes me a little sad, though, I have to admit. That must have happened when I did something else, because this was not gluey. I don't know. See, that page is the same way. All right. Okay, we're going to not worry about it. We're going to not worry about it. But I am going to well, let's do one side first. Put that up there. And I'm not going to go all the way to the edges, because I kind of want to leave, for some reason, I don't know why, I want to leave a little bit of the magazine page. And I don't know what made me decide I want to do that, but I decided that's what I want to do today. And I kind of messed up there because I forgot to tear that side first, but that's okay. We're abandoning perfection, so I'm going to not worry about it. There's some leftovers to use on some other project. I may cover up some of these magazine images with that has a fun texture on it. So even though it's going to be covered up with the metallic crayons, I'm going to put it on this side just because it makes me happy to do so. All right, I need to glue this down. My trusty old glue stick. All right. And then I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. I didn't realize how far out I was. Sorry about that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just scribble all over this. And I don't, I haven't watched it. I haven't paid close attention. Let me say, I've watched her do it many times, but I haven't paid close attention to how Mary does it when she uses a glue gun, a heat gun and a crayon to kind of paint with. And I don't know if it'll work if I just scribble and then come back and use the heat gun. But that's what I'm going to do, is just scribble first, come back, use the heat gun. And then if it turns out that that doesn't work, then we'll know that that doesn't work. But I'll still have this color all over my page. So all the colors of this. And I'm not, what color is this? Deep Space Sparkle. All right. These are pretty crayons. I wish I had them when I was young. I would have really enjoyed that. Uh-oh. That's a little worrisome. I may have to put some washi tape or something there to... Actually, yeah, I'll do it another time. Okay. And I may not be putting enough crayon on here. Maybe I need to go back and add some more, because in order for the melting part to work, I probably need a little bit more. I'm going to concentrate on this, the paper that I've added in and not the frame. I'm just going ahead and coloring outside the frame. Okay. I'm not like doing rainbow color or something, so I guess it really doesn't matter what order I put these in, but I find myself thinking, what should I put next? I should have paid closer attention or gone back and watched Mary playing with crayons again before I did this, but I did it because that's what I do. I just decide I'm going to do something somebody did, and whether I remember it right or not, I go ahead. Okay. Now we've got this. All the colors are on there, so let's see what happens. Okay, I'm struggling to see if there's any difference. There is actually a difference in how it looks. I've heated up. It feels smoother, but it doesn't make as big a difference as I expected. But I'm going to go ahead and finish it. Okay. I think if I heated it as I've colored with it, it would probably be more different. But the feel of the paper when you do that, of course, the sparkle comes off. I'm all sparkly now. The feel of the paper feels different. It doesn't feel waxy. You can tell that the wax has been kind of incorporated into the paper. But the marks I made look pretty much the same. So that's interesting. Now we know. Okay, and that was number 25. And we did that on page 26. Okay. Very nice. I like that. All right. Let's, oh, here's one. Let's just do the crumpled up paint on this page because we've already got some sort of a background there. It's torn, but I'm just going to not worry about that. I'm just going to not worry about that. We're going to, do I want to do paint or ink on this one? I don't know what to think. I don't know what to decide. Let's look. Oh, I did the tear the bottom off too, and I forgot to write that down. There's another page where it's stuck. Man, whatever I did really stuck those pages together. Okay, let's find that one and write it down. I forgot to. That was page 20. And it was number... Oh, no, this is a different one. Haha, sorry. That's tear the bottom off of 2 pages and switch them. That's not what I'm doing. Okay. I did write it down. I just was reading wrong. Okay, and right here, I think I'm going to do the ink. I've got a bunch of different kinds of ink. I've got orange and blue and green and red. I think I'm going to skip the blue because these colors will all go good with this page. And while it doesn't really matter in this journal, it'll make me happier. Okay, and I'm going to start with the lightest color and move to the darkest color. And with the ink, we are using What Up paper. Okay, we're using paper. Here's my paper. Got some leftover math paper from way back years ago, beginning fractions. Oh my goodness. That was like 10 years ago. 10 years ago for Hannah, 13 or 14 years ago for Ethan. So. Okay, this is the orange. Let's re-wad it. Not that I think it really is a huge difference, but and let's move on to the red. Okay. It looks, you can see it more in person than you can on the camera. But it definitely made a difference. I'm trying to decide if I even want to put the green on there now. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to. We'll use this side. Maybe we won't get any red and orange in my ink pad. Okay, that one is not got enough ink. Let me add some ink to the pad. Okay. Luckily, I had a re-inker that was that color, so. Okay. That used up a lot of ink, so I'm going to stop now. I like it, and I think it looks good next to this page, and I can do something else on there. And let's see. $28, $29, $30, $31, $32. So this must be $33. Okay. There's another page that was stuck. Wow. I'm not sure what it was I was doing when I messed this up, but I'm glad this is an Abandoning Perfection journal. If it was a Be Perfect journal, I'd be in real trouble. Okay. This is 33. All right. And that was number 99. Oh, page 33. Okay. I like that. So we wadded up paper and used it as a stamp. And we colored with all the crayons, all the colors of crayons on one page. And where's the other one? We tore off the bottom of a page and replaced it with something else. And I think that's all I've done today. And that's not very much, but I'm trying to decide if I want to. I didn't really want to make this video a whole lot longer, but I got to start doing more prompts at a time, or it's going to take me forever. Okay, let's just go ahead and do the stamp with paint. And I tell you what I'm going to do here, because of how these pages are stuck together. I'm going to use, let's put these up. I'm going to use a piece of paper, and I'm just going to go ahead and cover both of these pages with a piece of paper so that I can, well, no, I could just do masking tape in the middle, I guess. I need to do something in the middle to strengthen it, though. And let's do the masking tape thing. That way that'll be quick and easy. I'm just going to use this blue masking tape because it's what I could find. Come on. Don't want to leave that sticky bit out. We're going to add a little bit more down here. There we go. Okay. Now then, I'm gonna do the same thing with this one I did with the other one, except I'm gonna take off both ends because I want, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want the crinkly edge. All right, Lacey, you're getting in too much of a hurry because you're worrying about time. Don't worry about time. Okay, we're going to leave a bit of a border. And okay, and so we're going to glue this down real quick. Okay, we need to, I think, my personal opinion, if you're going to use something as your substrate, sometimes you need to kind of celebrate what it is you're using. And that's what I'm going to do with that today. All right, we've got some copper and some gold. And that's way, way, way too much paint, but I wasn't thinking. So we're gonna do some gold first. And now we're gonna add copper on top of it. Let's re-wad this up. Okay. Get a little bit different copper print here. All right, I like that. And that is going to be a background for the future. And it's number 98. Put paint on wax paper or saran wrap, then squish onto your page. Well, I kind of, well, it was squishing. It was squishing while I stamped. I'm going to count it because I didn't see the word squish, and I'm not 100% sure what I would have done different if I had, but anyway. Page 34. All righty, there we go. I'm going to let this just sit here and dry for a while. God bless you, and you have a great weekend this weekend. Bye-bye.